What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Golden Bears will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Formation for these receivers. Looking for a crease. It's Stewart. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Hokies in the hurry-up. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the run, deep down the right side.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Sends it back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called on 1 time in that loss last week. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Green. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. It's a seam wide open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Now I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense dialed up the blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew he was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. Got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
Brown will throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They put the first points on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
Cal 7, Virginia 10, 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Drones. Skips away from pressure. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the middle, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's thrown. They're working that left side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. Give to the running back. Creates a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Green. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Drones. Grab near the sticks, it's Selden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle, it's Selden. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They want to run this quarterback. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, California.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. To be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Brown wants to pass. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion. It's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Ernie on the Jets. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Oh, that's really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Might be changing the route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown will throw it. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Got it in the middle. It's Green.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Quarterback will keep it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And Yankees will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turns it on in midfield. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He might want another play. Brown wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Snagged in the middle, it's Holloway. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of diva in them, right? Like they're always open, according to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
First down, 10 yards to go. Got it behind the lines. It's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's James. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Cal 14, Virginia Tech 7.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Golden Bears! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Drones. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Selden. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hokies want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Sends it back in motion. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. He wants to throw it again. fires to the wideout. Makes a connection.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's James. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And the Golden Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Golden Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Drones. Steps away. He's going up top here late in the game. Pulls in the deep ball. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hokies! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be brought down, but he was trying. Everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Selden. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Drones. This time it's complete. Out of bounds to stop the clock. Not enough for the first down, but he did pick up 9.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Bennett. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Green. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They strike first in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The offense changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cal. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Gets the back moving. Brown will throw it. Unloads it left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. They'll send the back in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move them back. Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Cal, 34. Virginia Tech, 28.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Hokies! And they responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Have to go for two here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game. They are in ball game, and that does it in double OT with a two-point conversion.
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivered.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense for a two-point conversion, and the offense comes through with the win.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.